Thought we'd do a little further test today on the EOTech that I sighted in. I think I sighted it in at about 7 to maybe 10 yards for the very bottom dot, or the very top dot, I'm sorry. Of course, we got our can on there, titanium 3D printed. So, and we're shooting out to there, so we'll see what kind of groupings we can get. I was wondering if I'd say that's probably 50 yards. It's not far. I thought we'd try to see about where it hits on the middle dot, so I kind of know for future. All right, let's see here. Thing definitely blows some gas back in your face, especially when you use I've got one of the Franklin Armory triggers. So technically, let me spin. So it shoots when you pull and then shoots when you release. I meant to only have it on semi. So let's run up here real quick and see where we hit. I'm aiming for the center target, but about, I don't know, maybe a little between the top dot and the middle dot on the EOTech. Oh, okay, yeah, we shot high. So I may need to just still keep shooting, which, I mean, you know, if you're trying to take down a standing thing, then that would still do it, but I don't like that grouping. In other words, I want my stuff close. So I'm gonna try the first same dot that I sighted in back yonder, and at 50 yards was still, I mean, I know the bullet doesn't drop that much, so may need to just try that. And it's thundering out here, so it's about to start raining. So this time we're gonna leave it on just semi. I thought that's what I had it on, but I'm also dumb. All right, let's go see. Oh, it was my 3 shots, and I put the top dot from what I could see, because the dot is, this distance is basically the same size of this. So that's a pretty good group. That's sub MOA, but curious about where I would need to aim to hit dead on. I guess maybe I need to put the top dot about here, and as you can see, there's the rifle. So say this is, heck, this might be 75 yards. I'm not sure. I need to measure it out. But either way, we got a sub MOA. So let's see if we can hit there. And I'll probably have to make another video because it's about to start raining for a longer distance. I might do 100 yards and maybe 200 yards just to kind of see where the EOTech is at. But I've got her pretty dialed in. I mean, that's to me I think it's pretty good for a 16-inch Daniel Defense rifle, which we all know Daniel makes exceptional rifles. But yeah, sub MOA is pretty good. I'm having to film by myself today, so that's why y'all keep seeing me walking back and forth. I've actually got you on the door of my building here. Alright, so I'm going to aim about that middle ring. Alright, let's go see where those went. Okay, so as you can see, I got one here, and one here, and I felt myself pull this one. I knew as soon as I went to pull the trigger, I pulled it. So little about MOA and a half on that shot, there, and there. But basically I put the top, there's 3 dots on this particular EOTech. I put it here. So that was me pulling. But also it's kind of hard to see from that far away, as far as, because the red dot on the EOTech covers this red dot up. So I'm happy with that. I think we'll try for, I'm not sure which one I'll aim at, but probably this one, just to get away from those first few. We'll try it here again and see if I can do it without pulling, so we can kind of see our grouping. Alright, I think we'll go for, like I showed you up there, the bottom right corner. Let me dim this thing down a little bit. Maybe that's also the problem why it's so bright. Let's see here. That suppressor sure does make it gassy, blowing back in your face. I'm gonna have to get me some, because I wear contacts, and anything that gets in my eyes like that burns like crap, then I can't see. I'm gonna have to get me some clear glasses or something. Let's get up here and see what we got. Okay. Well, that's definitely sub MOA. Heck, I'd almost say that's probably half MOA, but whatever. Y'all can make your own judgments. I don't know. But we got there, right on the line, right there, and there. So that's, what is that, 3/4 of an inch? Maybe half an inch. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. If you go from there to there, I don't know. But she's sighted in. I'm actually surprised that it's shooting that high, which I am. I'm not wasting my real good ammo on, playing around, just making videos and stuff. These are just, what was these? Federals, I think. 223 55 grain, which I know you're supposed to use what you are planning on shooting constantly, because of different guns like different bullets and or rounds, and I know all that, but I also can't afford, as high the stuff is, to waste my good stuff, so I keep it put up. And I figure if it's that close on this cheap ammo, if I shoot Hornadies or Hornady Blacks or any of the other green tips, all the other stuff that I have, even if it's off a little bit, it's still, there's a kind of a big area. But if all your groups are the size of that, you're still pretty good, my opinion. But what do I know? I don't know nothing anyway. So all right, well, I just thought I'd make a little short video. It's been a long time since I made one. Yeah, basically I was bored this Saturday, so I thought I'd make you one, and this probably won't get uploaded till Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, that's it. We got that way y'all can kind of see what the one of the rifles I have. It's the EOTech. I can't remember the number of it. It was like $750, almost $800, which I know that don't mean nothing because they make so many different models. Let me see if I can try to show you the sight in there. I don't know if my phone will get that low. Maybe y'all can see that. It'll focus where it's supposed to. Focus. Anyway, it's got the round circle with 3 dots. I've had this gun for probably 7-8 years, I guess. I fell in love with that dark brown when I bought it. And then I've only had this can. This is actually my first can. I've had it about 4 months. Looking at some more for my Scar and some other my other 308s and stuff like that. So all right, well, I just thought I'd make, and I appreciate y'all watching. And yeah, it's kind of boring. I'm bored. Oh, and I do have one of the ambidextrous charging handles. I finally got me one of them. Other than that, I've not changed anything. I haven't changed the buffer springs. She's still stock and shoots perfect. So I figure Daniel Defense is as good as they make rifles. I know some people like LaRue's, and there's so many good ones out there. I just like Daniel, so that's just my preference, but it is what it is. But like, I've got a Scar in there. I've got a Sig Sauer Cross 308, which is a bolt gun. I would love to have a suppressor for it. I got some buddies that go hog hunting and stuff. One of the suppressors I'm looking at actually shoots from 338 all the way down to a, what did he tell me, 22 or something. But I've got a 338 Lapua Remington 700, and that thing will bust your eardrums. That sucker's loud, but it don't kick none, because I had a custom muzzle brake manufactured for the end, bolt knob, butt pad, and all that stuff done for it. But all right, well, anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. Sorry it's been so long since I made a video. Kind of been bored without my truck, but luckily I ordered the transmission for my truck yesterday, so I may make a video on how to change the whole transmission. I don't know, depending on how busy we are at work, whether I have to rush or not rush. So we should be back to making camping videos. I'm hoping, don't hold me to this, but fingers crossed, within the next 3 to 4 weeks, because I'm hoping to have it done Monday. And of course, I ordered a brand new one from Toyota. It's a factory OEM one, straight from Toyota, and I want to put a few miles on it before I take off, 30 miles down a dirt road and I got no signal. I want to make, which I know you ain't got nothing to worry about when it comes to Toyotas or Jaspers or any. I wanted a Jasper. Jasper was looking at middle of September to the end of September, and I'm like, there's really no reason to wait when I can have this one. I'm hoping to actually have this one from Toyota by Monday, if not Tuesday. They said basically overnight. So since they're closed on Saturday, I should have it Monday, but at the latest should be Tuesday. So we should get it back up and going. We can get back in the woods. We can finally start camping with Anubis, because he hasn't been camping yet. He turned a year in June, and my truck tore up in January, so I haven't took him camping or nothing. So we'll see how that works out. So, all right, well, I appreciate it like always. If you got any questions about something on the video or just want to talk or whatever, just leave a comment in the comment section or whatever, and I'll get back with you. I try my best to respond to everybody. I know I miss a couple here and there, especially since I'm not making videos, haven't been making videos as much as I would like to. So I've not been on the app or the studio as much. But I'm trying my best to get back into it, so I appreciate y'all sticking with me. I know I've lost a few subscribers here, but I've gained a few, so I really appreciate it. And yeah, like always, until next time, y'all have a good one.